Father and son.
Father and son.
Father and son, oh father and son, review it all. All right. We just got back from seeing
Marvel Avengers Infinity War.
All right, so I got a lot of thoughts on this movie. How about you?
Yeah, there are definitely thoughts to be had.
We're never gonna fit this under 10 minutes, but we're gonna keep this under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, did you like the movie?
It was... There were some good parts, there were some bad parts. It was like... maybe a 5.9
Out of?
10.
5.9 out of 10, so it's...
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 you give it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know that I'd give it that much. It was okay at best. Why don't we talk about what we thought was good about it?
Thanos' character growth was probably the best thing in the whole flippin' movie.
Yeah, I would have to say Thanos was... I sympathize with Thanos. I'm on his side. So, Thanos, if you're out there, I'm on your side. So if you need my help, just give me a call. I'm on your side. He came across to me as... Well, this is not a spoiler-free review, by the way. So we're going to have spoilers. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, then now's your time to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
But Thanos came across to me as an old man who just wants to be in, live in peace. Just leave me alone. He even... See, this is the excitement we've got from this movie.
Almost fell asleep during the movie.
He did fall asleep, actually.
I was like this close to falling asleep.
Thanos is an old man, basically, who wants to just sit on his front porch and look at the sun. And people are bugging him. That's what he just wants to be left alone. I mean, that's what I got out of this thing. I mean, but the only way he can do it is to get this. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet and all the Infinity Stones. And once he puts them all, he's got the power to do anything he wants.
The gaudy gems.
And that's basically how the movie ends. He's sitting on his front porch, and all he needed is a big picture of Country Time Lemonade. And he sat there and he smiled, he's looking at the sun. And I'm just like, yeah, that actually looks kind of nice. So, Thanos, yeah. I'm on your side. You know? The movie was just, it was a mess.
It was.
I will say this about the CGI, though. Most of these movies, I'm a big stickler for CGI because I can't stand CGI in most movies. And the CGI, they spent a lot of time on Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos looked almost
fantastic.
Real.
And it was sometimes, and that's what you want from CGI. It shouldn't look like CGI. The rest of it, though, it was pretty much garbage. Iron Man and Iron Spider, garbage. It looked like you were watching a video game. And most of the CGI in the film was just this overblown nonsense. I didn't care for a lot of that. But Thanos looked great, and he was a big part of the movie. And he was a very big part of the movie.
He was like the main character.
Pretty much. I mean, it was about him.
And then everyone died. The end.
Yeah, pretty much. And that was another thing. There was nothing... I know... All right, here's the thing. Somebody was telling me, they were talking about this film they saw. They said this movie was mind-blowingly good. If your mind was blown by this movie, you didn't have much of a mind to begin with.
Oh!
Seriously.
Roasted!
Yeah.
Shots fired!
Don't even bother leaving negative comments or anything, because you're not going to win with me. Not on this one. I know a lot of these people like to come out of the woodwork and argue, this movie was great, and blah, 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 made $1 billion. I don't care how much money the movie made. At one point in time, Pet Rocks made a lot of money, too. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
You know, USB ports.
The idea that this movie is great because it's already done $1 billion in, a week, 2 weeks, or whatever.
It's been like a week.
Black Panther made a lot of money, too, and I thought that movie was garbage as well.
Hey, if you want to see what we thought about that, promotion to another video.
Justin Bieber makes a lot of money. Does that mean he's the greatest musician that ever existed? No. Not at all.
Oh.
So that's not even a valid argument. Disney, Marvel, they're fantastic at making money, not necessarily making movies.
Yeah.
So this movie was bloated with a lot of just junk. Just junk. The Hulk, I don't know, what did they do to the Hulk? Did they neuter him? I mean, that's basically what they did.
Basically.
And there was a lot of... Did you notice the inconsistencies between, all the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
You never quite know what their power is. Like, is Captain America, is he like Mr. Incredible? Is he invulnerable? I mean, can he be hurt? Because in one movie, he's getting shot with a Chitauri laser, and he doubles over in pain. You know, so he can't take a laser from them, but then, you know, he's holding Thanos' hand back. And
with 5 gems.
Thanos has 5 Infinity Gems, stones, whatever you call them, and he's able to hold his hand up, and you're like, well, how can he do that? Yet Thanos had 1 stone at the time, and he's throwing the Hulk all over the place. And the Hulk's like, oh, he hit me in the cheek, now I can't be the Hulk anymore. And he's like fighting with Banner the Hulk. Stupid.
And all the bad guys other than Thanos, I can't even remember the names. I do remember the name of Ebony Maw, but that's only because I see the pop so much while looking for better pops I'd rather have.
I liked homeless Captain America. Predator. I'm surprised they didn't put the Predator in the movie. Why not? Everybody else is in the movie.
That would be great.
He would have made just about as much sense as Black Widow. She was terrible. Why is character of Black Widow even still around?
Yeah.
She has no powers whatsoever. And she's fighting a being that people of power had trouble fighting. But she's fighting it with no problem. None of this makes any sense.
Hey, remember that scene with the women?
Oh, yeah, there was a scene where we had to see, all the girl power here. We got bad girls fighting the good girls.
No, one bad girl.
Well,
fighting 3.
Why did we need to have? It was one of that Wakanda warrior woman.
It was Okie Dokie and Black Widow.
And Black Widow. When Black Widow was just fighting her a second ago without any problem. I don't know. This thing was.
And there was some other girl. I don't even remember who it was. Maybe it was Scarlet Witch.
You know, the other thing too was all the jokes. The jokes in the movie, they were like ill-timed. Most of them weren't funny. Again, like the other movies. This kid can't even stay awake for the review. That's something. You know what? All right, let me finish my thought on the jokes and the humor in this movie. Most of the jokes were ill-timed, ill-placed, and you wouldn't be having these conversations during the time. These jokes wouldn't be happening like during the scenes that they were in. There's a serious thing happening, and they're just screwing around, you know? Some characters make very dumb decisions. Star-Lord, he basically ruined everything for everybody because he's a hothead.
He basically killed 50% of the Earth.
Yeah, he did. It was
because his girlfriend, though, was definitely rejecting him. He's dead.
Oh, that was the other thing. All the foreshadowing stuff. It was all this predictable things that you've seen a million times, you know. Going back to the humor, the funniest thing in that whole movie, which I almost died when I saw it, was the word Wakanda. When that showed on the screen, I had a hard time containing myself. I had almost forgotten about that garbage movie, and then they brought and I started laughing. Wakanda. I was like, you got to be kidding! I forgot about that junk, and then they brought it back to remind me that that was still there.
And for anyone that didn't listen to the spoiler warning, wait, this is a spoiler.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
For anyone that didn't listen to the spoiler warning and is still here and they haven't seen the movie yet, Black Panther dies. I hope you like that little bit of info.
Black Panther dies, Spider-Man dies, Groot dies. Drax dies.
All the Guardians of the Galaxy die.
Pretty much, yeah.
Other than Rocket.
Yeah. And
Rocket's the only Guardian left.
A few people. But, you know, because they've pulled the rug out from underneath us so many times, you know that none of them are dead.
Well, I mean,
there's
a few actual deaths, like Loki.
Yeah,
Loki
but then again,
dies.
Who knows if it's really going to happen because of this infinity thing, and they can go back in time and they can just reverse things. It's like,
wait, does the glove even still work? Because when he used it to kill, when he went like this, Thanos did this. I saw it for a split second. That's when he killed everybody.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
the Infinity Gauntlet looked like it went through a super blender. It looked like he was just like blend.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then he teleported away.
This movie just was bloated with so much garbage in it. You know, they're trying to fit 3,000 characters in the course of one film, and it was just I don't know. It was a lot of junk. There was about 20 people in the theater. He fell asleep at one point. 3 people left. Yeah. They got up and left about halfway through. And then the rest of the time, people were fidgeting because they were just antsy to get out of there. I don't know where this mind-blowing, mesmerizing, amazing movie was, but it wasn't in our theater. There was some of the fight scenes were cool. Again, homeless Captain America, he looked kind of cool. He shows up with his dirty outfit and the scuzzy beard, and it's like, where's Captain America? And all these moments that were like, you saw coming a mile away. Oh my God. Well, there you go. Yeah, what else? We're already past the 10-minute mark.
Oh.
Let's call it quits.
Why is it the Marvel movies that always get us past that 10-minute mark? Is it because there's so much to rant about? For Father and Son Review It All, I'm Big Chris. I'm Little Chris, and this was a terrible movie. Have good YouTube.